Hi guys, this is what Budgies want, and this video is going to be about how tips on breeding and behavior, right? If you're more into breeding your budgies, then you should probably get an already bonded pair or an already breeding pair. It means they have bred before and they have mated beforehand when you bought them. Now, what you want to do when you start breeding them, the very important thing is that you want to make sure you have they get calcium, because both of them are gonna need the need for calcium before breeding increases 3 to 4 times, right? I don't have a caudal bone in my cage because my male budgie thought it was an intruder, like an attacker, and he didn't like it. He was very scared of it. So what I do now is that I just take a butter knife, right, and I scrape some of the caudal bone over his seeds along with some oyster shell. You know, he still gets his calcium, right? And to make up for the fact that he can't groom his beak off the caudal bone, I got them a sand perch. No, it's not sand perch, sorry, cement perch. And, you know, that helps them, right? And then, yeah, before breeding, you're gonna need a couple of things. One, you're gonna need a breeding box that has a concave cutout at the bottom, because the concave cutout, one, it helps them when the hen will lay eggs, she will sit on the eggs all day. One, it will stop the eggs from rolling around. Two, when the when her clutch is actually born, they can get splayed legs from sitting, from their mother sitting on them and them not being able to, you know, keep their legs straight. If you don't catch the splayed legs when her babies are, you know, still developing, then they probably will grow up having crooked legs. But if you do catch it, then you can take them to a vet, and it's quite easy to, you know, stop them from getting crooked feet. Right, what you want to basically give them as food before breeding and during breeding is lots of calcium. Calcium's really important. I can't stress that enough. Calcium's really important. A fortified diet. You want to have a bit of excess seeds, right? So, because they're going to go through a lot of food, right? A lot of calcium, lots of vitamins, lots of minerals, lots of everything, right? And yeah. You're also going to have to get them a breeding supplement, right? That just kind of helps them a little more. I don't know what's actually in it, but, you know, that does help. And yeah, what you want to put inside of the breeding box, here, let me show you guys what a breeding box actually looks like. A breeding box looks something like this, right? This one's really old, so, you know, it's all scratched up. But it looks something like this, and it has a concave cutout at the bottom. And what you want to do is fill it with some shavings, right? Of like tree shavings that you can get from the pet store. And then kind of like put them on the edges so that the hen can then take them, you know, make her kind of her nest, right, or her place where she can sit down. Yeah, so that's basically it. And one more thing, one really important question a lot of people ask is, how old do my budgies have to be before they can breed, right? Now, preferably you want to have an older female. Why? Because females, when they're older and, you know, they've bred more than once, or they've bred once, then they will know how to take care of their babies. If you have a younger female, then she might reject her babies, she might not take care of them properly because she might be inexperienced, right? And you want to have a fertile male and a fertile female. A fertile male means like he's matured and his beak, I forgot what it's called, the band just above their beak, like their nose, it has to be one solid color. Now the males is going to be blue and the females is going to be like a pinkish brown, right? But before they reach maturity, it's going to be like a mixed color. So you can't really find out what their gender is until they're matured. Now the female I have is not matured yet. The male just matured not too long ago. The female is going to mature in about 1 more month, 2 more months, right? Because she still has her bar feathers, and the male, he has a cap, right? He has a white cap. He has like a clear cap. That means that you see those stripes that start at his eyes and then they go down to like his neck and then to his wings. Those are called bars, and as they get older they start losing more and more. Now the female, she still has a lot of them, like just above her nose, so that means she's still really young. She's not ready to, to breed. So the breeder told me that, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to let her mature, and yeah, that's it. But what I would recommend is getting a just matured male and a more than once bred female if you're gonna focus just on breeding. Alright guys, that was my video on behavior and breeding. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and good luck.